First look at the forecast. Here's weather specialist Noor Rafat.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Well, if you were out yesterday, you could quite literally feel the arrival of the cold front. It was like the air just went cold. Temperature dropped about 5 or so degrees. It felt in the matter of minutes, and then that rain also was brought in. And today, similar conditions, still feeling the effect of that cold front. 13 degrees just now outside the Toronto airport with some sunny breaks. A lot of wind, predominantly from the north. That has been bringing these temperatures down, and with it, the humidity as well down. 13 in Kingston at this hour, 12 in Peterborough, 11 in Barrie. The warmest spot, 17 in Windsor, also feeling like 17 degrees. Now, there was that rain alongside that front, and we could see it at this hour extending into mostly eastern parts of the province and pushing into heavier pockets heading into Quebec. It is clearing out hour by hour, so you'll see dry conditions overnight in areas like Ottawa. Tomorrow, a lot of sunshine, but not for everyone. Southwestern Ontario, parts of the Golden Horseshoe, you're getting a lot of sunshine, and that includes Toronto to start off your day tomorrow. Lingering rain in the east, Peterborough, Ottawa, Kingston, Bancroft. Yet again, cloud cover and some showers expected for much of your Sunday, but starting to see those clouds break up in the evening for a beautiful Monday expected. Tomorrow's temperatures, will it be, or tomorrow's sunshine rather in Toronto, will it be enough to warm up temperatures to where we need them to? Not quite, but it's good enough for now. 16 degrees is what we're expecting for that high. Sunny breaks through the day, but windy conditions yet again. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. And the wildfire situation in Manitoba remains tense. Flin Flon, right near the Saskatchewan border, looks more like a ghost town than a city. And while there are no reports of any structural fires there so far, the majority of residents have been forced from their homes. Officials have also implemented new mandatory evacuation orders in a number of other communities Saturday. Meanwhile, wildfires continue to rage across parts of Alberta, with most of them burning in the northern part of the province. An out-of-control fire in Yellowhead County, west of Edmonton, prompted evacuation orders late Friday night. There are currently more than 50 active fires throughout the province, with more than 30 of them considered out of control. Officials have confirmed more than 100. We're joined now by our weather specialist, Noor Rafat. Noor, May has been a time we've had to reach for our umbrellas, maybe way too often. Any warmer weather on the horizon?
Yeah, good news all around, Kevin, when it comes to the warmer weather, when it comes to the sunshine, that wet stretch of conditions that we've seen in May. We're going to see drier conditions heading into June. Climbing temperatures. The challenge is for some of those communities out in Atlantic Canada that are seeing a risk of wildfires. There is some rain on the way there, too, as well.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Well, you can expect those temperatures to still feel cool tomorrow. We're climbing to 16, 17 degrees. There's plenty of sunny breaks, especially earlier in the morning, but with the windy conditions, still expected to feel cooler, especially if you're standing under the shade or under that cloud cover. Temperatures starting to feel closer to normal, though, heading into those overnight hours. We're seeing that ridge in the jet stream very clearly, and this deep trough extending past Canada into northeastern USA and parts of New England. And the temperatures are exactly where you'd expect them. The cooler air around here, the warmer air just around the prairies, and we're seeing how dangerous things have been over there. Those evacuation orders for the wildfires, of course, high heat not helping with the dry conditions, but also the strong winds fanning those flames. In the next few days, we're going to see a little bit of relief from that heat for Western Canada, and watch what happens heading into June. Here it is, further east. By June 5th, expect some of that high heat to be into parts of Atlantic Canada. Quebec Quebec, and of course Ontario. And for some, that will mean temperatures reaching the low 30s as early as June 4 or 5, potentially something that many people are looking forward to. Of course, have to watch out for wildfire concerns as we approach West Atlantic Canada, and that is something that we're watching closely, although they are in for some rain in the next 48 hours. Rain over here as well in eastern parts of Ontario, southern parts as well. It starts to clear up Sunday evening, and Monday looking at a lot of sunshine earlier in the day. There could be some showers passing through in the evening. Bancroft, Tweed, maybe North Bay and Kingston yet again into Quinte West. Tuesday, a lot more sunshine expected, and for many, they're going to see temperatures climb heading into that day as well, potentially into the middle of the week as well. And depending on where you're situated, the temperatures will be different. For example, 12 in Montreal tomorrow, but 22 already in Windsor, 17 in London, Ontario, with a lot more sunshine, 18 in Niagara Falls, 13 in Cobourg. But here we are, 22 by Monday. That's going to be a nice sunny spot. Tuesday also nice and sunny, 24 degrees. Things start to cool down with some cloud cover, some rain, and some cooler air. 19 by Saturday, still expecting dry conditions, it seems.
By car, there will be cast. Here's weather specialist Noor Rafat.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Well, if you were outside yesterday, you felt the massive shift when that cold front arrived. It was shorts and t-shirts weather earlier in the day, and once that cold air arrived, felt almost 5 degrees cooler in the matter of moments, and quite the unusual feeling. We continue to feel that feeling heading into the overnight. 8 cool degrees in Toronto for that overnight low. The winds have been strong, predominantly from the north at times and northwest, so everyone has been feeling that cool down, and these highs are a bit deceiving. In Toronto, 15 degrees is what we saw right around midnight, and so closer to the afternoon it was about 12 to 13 degrees. Similar situation, really doubt Sarnia was measuring 55 degrees Celsius. Not sure what's going on over there, my apologies guys, but not gonna get that hot anytime soon. For now though, expecting a lot of sunshine heading into that area tomorrow, and there was a lot of sunshine to the southwest. Rain lingering in the east, which is quite heavy in the Montreal side of things, or in the Quebec side of things. As you can see, the system will linger east come tomorrow, so the cloud cover is there, the showers are there, but a lot of sunshine for Toronto, northern Durham region, northern York region, and large part Horseshoe along with southwestern Ontario. So if you're from Windsor all the way towards Toronto, you're going to see some spectacular sunshine for the most part. Others towards the east, cloud cover and some showers with some sunny breaks in between. The sunshine will help warm us up to 16 degrees, but with the windy conditions, it will feel cooler under that cloud cover. Kevin?
Thanks, Noor. All right, time for our weather update with our weather specialist, Noor Rafat. Now, Noor, what May has been damp and cold.
Yes.
Anything on the horizon for June that could be a bit less so?
Yes, certainly, Kevin. If May didn't live up to your expectations, which I think is the case for everyone.
Guess so, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully the start of June will. We're looking at warmer conditions, a lot of sunshine for part of the week, but some of those temperatures could reach the low 30s for some. Let's take a look.
All right.
Well, you'll see an improvement in the temperature tomorrow in Toronto. Your high 16 or 17 degrees. You will be seeing those winds from the northwest, gusty at times though, so it will feel cooler, especially if you are under some cloud cover. Plenty of sunshine though, certainly a lot more than we saw today. And temperatures will remain at a mild range heading into the overnight. We are in for some changes as early as this week. Look at that ridge in the jet stream. Very clear in the prairies, and that deep trough into eastern Canada, past that point into northeastern USA. The temperatures are exactly where we'd expect them to be. Cooler, central Canada and the east, heading towards the prairies, some of the hottest air in the country. And this has been quite the problem. It was already dry in the prairies, lack of rainfall, a lot of sunshine, a lot of wind, and now with these high heat, perfect storm for those wildfires to kick right back up. And we're seeing thousands of evacuation orders, as you probably heard. As the week progresses, you can see that ridge traveling further and further east, meaning warmer conditions even into the low 30s for parts of eastern Canada. The prairie is getting a slight relief, although much needed, in the next few days. So cooler conditions over there and some rainfall, not enough to quell the fire risk, but just enough to give some of those areas a bit of a break. Over here in Ontario, yes, there's that shower activity to the east, as I mentioned, towards Niagara Falls as well. Monday, lovely sunshine for much of the day, but there could be a chance to see some rain moving in. Bancroft, Tweed, Kingston region. Heading into the evening, Tuesday, still expecting a whole lot of sunshine. So it'll be nice when those temperatures start to warm up for many across Ontario. You'll start to see a stretch of sunshine to go along with it. Tomorrow, already seeing that sunshine and warmer conditions in Windsor, 22, 16 in Sault Ste. Marie, cooler in Cobourg by the water, 14 degrees over there, and a whole lot of 17s in Milton and Hamilton. By Tuesday and Wednesday, 25 degrees. That's going to be nice. And then you get into some shower activity. Thursday, Friday, 19 degrees still on Saturday.